What's up YouTube, CodFarming221 here, and welcome back to part 2 of War with the Commintern. This is my campaign I was doing on my own, but as I decided to declare war on the Commintern, this is basically I'm playing as the British Empire, trying to get the One Empire achievement. And basically it's conquered the world as Great Britain. So you have to do that by being fascist. Anyway, we're at war with the Commintern here, who is making some pushes over here, but my men have kind of gone stalled along the mountains here, so I'm going to try to cut off Soviet supplies. If possible. Now, we have taken some naval losses over here. We actually kicked out... Oh, look at that. They have carriers. Okay, Finland. Fascist Finland. Red Finland. So close to surrendering. So I think we just take this port here. They should surrender. So this is stretching out Soviet forces even thinner along the front line here. What's your national unity at? So you know I nuked you. Down to 80% because I nuked the hell out of them. Okay, the whole point was, guys, to actually slow these men down and cut them off. I wish... Okay, Red Finland is gone, which means the couple Soviet forces that were here, this just opens up more of Soviet Union territory for us. And the Soviet forces should get destroyed. Okay, Monty, let's continue pushing. Not looked at the east in a while. We're just kind of holding along the river here. And kind of up here. I haven't really done any kind of pushes. It's just not... It's so hard to fight in this terrain up here in the north. Another explosion here. So I'm going to quickly try to grab Sevastopol so they cannot flee anymore with any more of their forces. Okay, we have most of this kind of cut off here. This will be huge because they'll have no supplies. They have one port that should be along here. I guess I actually took it already. But if we cut off all these troops here, that will... So losses are huge right now. Let's take a look at them. 2.9 million men. They're actually kind of close to surrendering here. We haven't even taken Stalingrad, which is their new capital. But I'm actually enjoying this. I've been playing this for a while, so we're not going to rush to take Stalingrad. Okay, these guys need to cut off Soviet forces here. 27 divisions, no organization, no supply whatsoever. They're just going to get completely overrun and wiped out. That's what I love about this game. I actually just love surrounding enemy divisions like this and just absolutely annihilate them, just so there's nothing left. Okay, you men can go back up to Monty, who needs more troops. Troops are a little spread out. The Soviets really want to waste their time in Finland. They can be my guest. Okay, they have one little route here. I feel like we're doing like, is it Falaise Pocket in France? Supply is pretty weak right here. We have a ton of units, so we need to push. Purple Army. You guys have some new orders, buddy. So all my tanks will start pushing just as we're going to cut off the last of enemy units here. And this should be a massive envelopment of, well, massive surrounding of all the enemy units. Okay, I'll have to kill this one unit. Yeah, they're going to try to escape as they're getting pushed. Okay, this army in the south, I don't know why no divisions are on this one. So the Soviets are caught in a pocket. They have absolutely no supply. Supply's getting a little better over here. We have 13. That's why I haven't nuked anywhere where I've tried to push. Let's actually try to take Stalingrad here. A very bloody fight in real life with the Soviets holding to the last man and actually repelling the Germans and surrounding von Paulus's... What was the 6th Army? It was Army Group South. But Soviet Union, Low national unity, mainly because... Are we pushing here at all? Oh, I didn't even activate the plant. There you go, Monty. Go for it. So Soviet forces are just getting themselves killed here. They don't have any ports anywhere, so they're forced out of the open. You know, I gotta say this was actually a pretty good idea to surround all these forces, kind of push through. Stalingrad still isn't ours, living up to its name, to be honest. Plenty of supply issues in Russia. The thing is, I can move all my tanks back up once these guys are dealt with. But we should take a look. The Russian losses currently are 2.72 million men. Oh, look at that. This is just gorgeous. Taking down all these Russians. And that, sir, is for taking over... Speaking of, where are all my troops go that were in Greece? Okay, well, we have 14 modern tanks. They'll go take you down. Bulgaria, I thought you had my back here, too. I don't see your troops anywhere. So Soviets overrun all over the place. They're trying to fight. Their pockets are collapsing, though. They're kind of stuck in place here. Only parts we were really having trouble on was the mountain. We have Stalingrad, so Soviets are actually very close to surrendering, 82% towards capitulation. Sounds like they need some more nukes. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could sneak in with a naval invasion over there. Well, you know what we could do? So it's ridiculous. Look how many troops they have. Okay, this guy's kind of a reserve line here. I think what we could do is with a bunch of his infantry, right? Actually, let's just bring this whole army. Go capture the Soviet capital. Also, we're still pushing. Bulgaria, how did you lose to Greece? That's ridiculous. Okay, my modern tanks are coming down and they'll sort out that situation down there. I'm actually going to send all these... Come on, guys, face off. I'm going to go send all my mountaineer troops to this army down to go help. Because Greece is a bunch of mountains. There's a lot of mountains in there, too. So this should be the end of these forces here. And that... We should also have our supply line back. Where actually, there's no supply right here for some reason. I'm going to pull these guys further up anyway from the bottom, from the Caucasus region here. They were only really here for... I'm just going to actually just... These guys don't even need to be here. Bring them over here. Just get them out of there. You know what we should do? We should actually probably build a nice little port. Which we cannot build. Why? Oh, well, you can't build one there, obviously. Very decent air base there. Okay, what's going on here? So they capitulated. Yeah, I know that part. Let's deny maybe the Soviets landed some troops. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, this guy's army. Once they'd killed that pocket, good. Bring them down over here. I don't think the Greeks realize that in order to beat my armies, you actually have to take them out. If you're taking empty territory, that's not a big deal. We'll just surround you. That's what we're doing, so they should be restored there. So Bulgaria, been kind of a bad ally. Let's give our guys some command bonus, at least a little bit there. Okay, do we want to do a similar thing again with our tanks and just cut off all these units? I think we do. Let's get rid of that order there. Our tanks are recovered, and we will go straight down and cut off these units, make another pocket. USSR, will you please just surrender? You lost 3.2 million men. Now, keep in mind, this is like the second time, too. Like, they've lost many more men than that. Is there an airbase right here I can borrow? There's Iron Man mode, by the way. I don't think it really matters, but I just want to let you guys know that. Okay, so these guys are now patrolling over Russia Far East. Can I use some of my... I think the Lincoln should be able to actually get over here. Just get like 6. I don't need a ton of them. Oh, they have enemy fighters, though. Is this one being used? Oh, cool, we have 1,400. Okay, I'm going to send a bunch of my jet fighters in there. And they will go right here. Good control this, guys. I'll try to nuke that that capital if we can. Guys, it is critical that you cut these units off. Others are going to be fighting them in the mountains. Okay, someone engage these guys so they can't run. I like how it takes your units sometimes almost a week to go from space to space. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, USSR, how are we doing? Well, you got your units surrounded. Good job. I'm sure these achievements are going to get a lot harder once they make the AI better. I was actually reading some changes, and they seem pretty promising. I'm particularly not having the AI go against, you know, send all their troops to Africa. Cut off those units. These guys are now captured. Okay, let's move, guys. Come on. Stop shuffling along the line like a bunch of idiots. Let's capture that. Okay, our tanks have succeeded. We have cut off Russian forces, so now we're going to start pushing in. This is just what I love doing, and Russia gives you plenty of space and plenty of opportunity to actually do this. I know there's a low base supply here. We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, not the middle. We're not in the middle of nowhere, but considering the Soviet Union at this time, kind of the middle of nowhere. Okay, can we nuke this? Yes, we can. Let's drop Russian national unity again. So the new Russian capital, we're actually very close to it. And that has been leveled. I may have just broke the game, or the USSR just surrendered. They did. Goodbye, USSR forces. Well, that's so hey, nukes actually work. Okay, I don't know what these units are here, but we're just gonna. These look like volunteer from Hungarian People's Republic, so we'll capture these territories here. Brilliant. This is awesome. So the USSR just collapsed. So now we're going to go after their little ally out here. Select all. So they must be the major. Them and Mongolia. Okay, so your army... Really, this should be a cakewalk now because Russian forces are gone. Or they could just win the game. So, that was actually pretty fun. Let's just because we can, and Bulgaria has 11 war score. I'm just going to take everything. Soviet Union. Take all states. Sounds good to me. Look at how big they are. Okay. Now, what else are we going to do? So that's what we're doing from the Soviet Union. Greece. I'm taking all your states. There we go. Japanese taking all your states. Okay, I'm going to end a turn and just see how big our territory is there. Okay, Finland. So these guys now have 13, so I can just basically keep passing. I'm just going to take everything now. So I'll take Mongolia. I'll take that. The rest of China. And Venezuela. I can't take Venezuela, so let's take these off. Okay, let's undo a little something we did here. Red Finland. There we go. Okay, I can't. I'm just going to reset. I'm going to pass one turn. They'll get a little bit more, and I'll take everything else. Okay, that's the peace conference. Let's look at it. I took 172 states, and all these countries were now annexed, and we seized 179,000 infantry equipment. Guys, I am very close to actually being able to just conquer the rest of the world now. We're not going to have to worry about any kind of major power. Life is good. I'll see you guys back in the German campaign. This is just a two-part kind of series about taking on the Commintern, which is very successful. See you guys in the next part. Government 221 signing off.